Welcome back to Let's Talk Anaguta. In our last episode, we discussed about the skills of our ancestors. Today, we are going to talk about the skills of our day to day. And we have joining us is the Anaguta Youth President, which I will want him to introduce himself.
Yes, thank you, viewers. I remain my humble self, Magoda Samuel Sani, the National President of Anaguta Youth Development and Cultural Association. Thank you.
You are welcome. Last time, we talked about three key things that Anaguta is known for: blacksmithing, farming, and hunting. Right? So I have some few questions that I would like us to go through and see how we in our own time we can make skill a thing and will be remembered for. So how do you see those traits that I've made mention of reflecting in our youth today?
I want to appreciate you with this question you just asked. When we talk about skills, in the previous times, you earlier mentioned we have blacksmithing, we have agriculture, we have hunting. Those were the basic skills our people were known for. What is blacksmithing? Blacksmithing is for you to have raw materials, to shape them into some certain tools. The major challenge we have today when we talk about blacksmithing, the world have grew technologically. The tools we earlier used before are now sophisticated than the earlier days. So blacksmithing has to do with machines, has to do with technology in these recent days. Agriculture in the early days was for us to have food to eat. But today, agriculture have grown more bigger than the early days. Today, we have what we call the greenhouse. And when we talk about hunting, in the modern days, hunting has been a thing that we need to rear animals. We rear animals for our consumption, not like the early days where we hunt in the bush. Today we can rear animals where we have the poultry, we have so many things that we can do to rear animals that we can feed on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You made mention that the world has changed and now things we have technology and things are going digital. So now, of course, it's true because those things now are our skills and then the currency we have, right? So the question is, what are the most critical skills an Aguta youth needs to acquire right now to survive and thrive?
My dear brother, the question you just asked me is one of the major area of my interest. And I will tell you, we need skills. Skill can be learned in school, skill can be learned by experience, skill can be learned by practice. So our youth need to go to school so that we learn the modern ways of skills. I that I'm talking to you, the National President Anaguta Youth Development and Cultural Association. I'm a graduate of engineering where I learned a lot of skills. I am who I am today because of skills. I want you to know, and I also want our Anaguta youth to know, and I also want to let the Plateau youth to know that it's not all skills that you learn in school. If we go to the engineering pyramid start from the tip. From the tip, we have an engineer, technologists, technicians, and craftsmen. Craftsmen may not necessarily go to school, but they have the idea to couple or install some systems. It's only when you come to talk of analysis that is when you begin to talk about school. So it's not every skills that you learn in school. Like there are so many skills that you can learn uh, technically, practically, not necessarily has to do with anything that has to do with like theories.
Okay. Okay. So in general now, skills are anything you can learn, whether in the four corners of school
Yeah.
or at home.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they used to say, the skill you
Yeah.
go to get from school and then at home. The goal is that everybody needs to get a skill.
Skills is an ability for someone to have a practical knowledge of doing things properly and accurately. So when you talk about skills, skills is not something that you learn in school. Skills is how you handle the work with your hand, how you are accurate, how you are precise in doing the thing with your hand. So skill must not be necessarily that everything you learn from school. When you go to school, when we talk about school, school is we are talking about uh, theories. We are talking about analysis and the rest of things. So
Yeah.
thank you.
So I think in a nutshell, that's why they call formal and informal
Yeah,
education,
yeah,
right? But they are
yeah,
all education which
yeah,
we learn,
yeah.
right? So moving on now, as you have talked about the importance of these skills, like in the different industry. So then, is there any program, let's say we can share with our audience, especially the Anaguta people, that is coming up or is currently running where these youths now can be able to come and showcase themselves as part of helping them even excel in whatever skill they have?
Yeah, when Kinuri Mainara Anaguta, I'm proud to be Anaguta. I'm proud to be a youth of Anaguta. I'm proud to be a representative of Anaguta. Yes, I found programs ongoing when I came on board. The major programs that we found ourselves where we display these skills are in the gala night. I must be sincere to you. I was very happy in the previous gala night where I see this runway. I may not define properly what runway is, but I see a set of tailors, a set of fashion designers coming on, displaying their skills. I think it's we are doing very good in that. So the major program we have today that the youth can come and display their skills and talent is only in the gala night. It's only in the gala night.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I think the runway now is we used to see them on videos and on and TVs where they wear certain type of dress,
Yeah.
fashion, and they come and they go. So this is basically for those in the fashion industry, right? The tailors, the designers in the fashion industry is an atmosphere or a platform that they can come over. So let's say they do the gala night every year. So we should be anticipating the next year, 2027, where we are calling out all fashion designers, right, to prepare something to come and showcase.
Yeah.
And it is a great way. And of course, I think those clothes are being worn by individuals who are called models. So I think this is another skill, right? Modeling. So whether you are a model or a fashion designer, this is an opportunity
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Now, as we round up, I would like to ask a question. This is one question that I've pondered upon, right? We talked about our ancestors. Now the question goes now, if a podcast now is hosted 100 years to come, that's a century from now, our generation, what are the three things do you want that our Anaguta descendants to remember us for?
I'm glad with this. It's by that time when we talk about 100 years, possibly we may be an ancestors at that moment.
Very well.
And the thing we are doing today, the things we are doing today, I think if we are doing things that will give them joy when they will come at their on their time, I think that's what they will remember us with. Like I'm very much sure if we can keep and document whatever we are doing today, they will come and see it, and they will be glad to see that yes, once there was an interview that went on the social the studio stuff like that. So they will remember us. They will say yes. They will be happy.
Thank you very much. So in a nutshell, that when we document, right, this
Yeah,
runway we
document.
just talk
Yeah,
about the culture
yeah,
of our people, the Anaguta,
yeah.
and as well as we are going to do them with our skills, say the videographer,
Keep
the
records.
photographer, right?
Keep
And we
records.
have historians, they write this thing and keep.
Yeah,
That will be some of the things that we want our descendants to
yeah,
remember us with. Generally with the skills, right?
yeah.
Can you give us at least top three skills, right, from many skills that I know you can think of, that you know that Anaguta is found in the Anaguta youths and the people in general, that you know when they invest more in it, they will thrive?
Yeah, though you want me to speak on the only three things, but I know we have more than three
Three.
skills that we can learn on. I'm proud to mention our dear brother, elder brother Luka Gyok. He's into the building industry. He's doing very good in that. I'm also proud to mention the likes of John G. Gamasaura Katura. which he's also a philanthropist. He started by learning a trade. It will surprise you if I mention the trade he started. It was POP. So he learned POP before he became who he is today. And I also want to mention the likes of Della Di Matthew, popularly known as Zion. He's into the tiling industry. I also have the likes of Luca Adams, aka Donna. He's into electrical installation. He started by barbing. He started as a barber, but today he has trained a lot of youth, a lot of trades, a lot of trades. I also want to mention the likes of Dikin Yusuf Sani. He's an upholstery. He's an upholstery. He do design chairs for vehicles, automobile. He have trained a lot of Anaguta youth. I'm also proud of Dikin Yakubu Sani. He's an elder brother to Yusuf Sani. He's doing well in barbing. He has trained a lot of guys. If I'm to mention skills, we have a lot of skills. Like in the building industry, we have styling, we have electrical installation, we have plumbing, that is in the building industry. We have bricklaying. Bricklaying is what we call mason,
Yeah.
popularly known as masonry work. Those are lucrative. Those are lucrative skills.
Thank you.
We can do well in that. More names. The blessed memory of John Kwarazima, popularly known as MKUS. MKUS has done a lot of things to us, but he's dead. He's late. I must respect him because he have done a lot to our youth. He have friend like the likes of Luca Adams, Lucas B. Adams. He was a boy to MKUS. He started as a barber, but he trained under MKUS, and MKUS have trained a lot of youth. And if I'm to mention more, we have Blues Matthew. Blues Matthew also is a Tyler. I that I'm talking to you, I'm who I am today. I started with a trade. I'm an ordinary Tyler. I'm an ordinary Tyler. I started today. I'm a graduate of engineering. I'm proud to say this because I started as a Tyler, and now I'm strong. I'm strong. So uh, trade is what make me who I am today. If I'm to mention so many, like when we go down to the entertainment industry, we will begin to look at the Anagutatra, the modern. Anagutatra, the modern are doing very good. I'm so much proud of them. We go down to Anaguta Heritage too. They are doing good. I'm proud of them. We have our own, a senior brother, a senior man. Respect to Dr. Yaki Musa. Yaki Musa is a lecturer. He's also a doctor in the theater art. He's doing very good. I'm always proud of him. He have done a lot. He's still doing good into the entertainment industry. We must promote Anaguta. We must promote our culture. We must promote our heritage with the likes of Yaki Musa in the industrial and the entertainment industry. I'm also proud of the Enix creatives. Let me go a bit out of entertainment. Let me go to the fashion. In the fashion industry, I must tell you that I have one of my own, Godwin Rairom, once Mr. Anaguta. These guys, you know, whenever I'm moving, if I see these guys, even on picture, even if I see their pictures, I'm happy because I know they are my youth. Godwin Rairom has been a guy that has been doing very good. Most of the designs you see, not only Godwin, this Mr. Anaguta, the previous Mr. Anaguta before the current one, fresh. So he's the one that designed this. You can see this is an Anaguta color. This is a plateau map. These are my youth that are doing this. So that is what the major reason why I put on this, to show the world that Anaguta have the skills. We have youth that can do design, a lot of things.
different industries
Think-
and stuff like that.
If I'm to talk,
To
if I'm to
take
mention
on and
names, I
on
will
and
mention names. I will not get tired of mentioning names.
so thank you.
But I also have to appreciate my grand patron too, His Royal Majesty,
Yes.
the Uja, Anaguta, Pozo Johnson Joro Magaji, is someone that are always happy when he see youth doing good.
Yes.
He's always happy and he encourage us to do good. So
Thank
I'm happy, I'm proud of him. May God continue to keep him
you.
and may God continue to bless him for us. He
Thank
have
you
done
so
a
much.
lot that we cannot mention for us.
All is big, and then we have other industry even in this era. One of them, as you are making mention,
Yeah,
is tech, right? Me personally, I'm into it.
yeah,
Tech now is going to the next level. We can think of the social media platforms we are having right now, the AI tools we are
yeah,
having right now. I bet virtually five, you get 5 out of 7 people have used AI. In fact, I'm comfortable to say 6 out of 7 people have used an AI, and that is where the tech come in, and people can actually excel. All these things are built by people, and personally, I'm in that industry, and I will as well encourage those that have the desire. Remember, skill comes with desire, and then action towards achieving those goals.
yeah.
So these are other industries that you can look at, and we want to say you should drop in the comment section. Tell us the skill you are into. Maybe we did not mention something we can. You will want the whole world to actually venture into it, so that when you drop it, we'll also see and share it to people. Last words. What encouragement do you have for the people before we close?
Yeah, in regards to skills,
Yes.
skills, my dear Anaguta youths, my dear Plateau youths, I'm calling on all our youths to venture into skills, even as much as we strive, we advocate for political appointments, government employments. We should try and get one skills that we can learn because skills, this is the only thing that can make us become self-reliant. We will not rely on anybody. We build ourselves, we develop ourselves by skills.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. So, family, our ancestors left us a proud identity, but it is now up to us to take up and maintain this legacy. So, wherever you are watching us, whether you are currently in our local society or in the diaspora, it is time for you to go out there and acquire a skill. This
Yeah,
is an opportunity
yeah.
for us to continue this legacy. So, thank you so much for joining us today in this episode. See you next time.